This is Pat Walker, Emission Winners, doing a video recap of the major index ETFs, major sector ETFs. This is a quick review, and folks, I will tell you, I'll be talking, but if I wasn't talking, you could go through this, I go through this, in like a minute and a half, 90 seconds, and we have a great overview of where there is strength, potential strength, weakness in the markets. Helps us what to focus on and what to avoid. Wouldn't you like to know that? This is what we do at Mission Winners. Speed up the learning curve. Speed up time. Run through it. Let's go. So here we go. These are not in any specific order. So just to give you a heads up, they're not sorted by percent up or percent down, although you could. We'll just go through it. Here's IBD 50, the ETF. Now, I'm not recommending buying any of these now. Okay, that's not my point. The point is overview. This fell and closed near the highs for the day on a pickup in volume. That is a good sign. Perhaps it's going to start leading. It did before, it fell. Maybe it'll start picking up through the 200-day. Here's gold. Gold fell and closed near the highs, just flopping around, nothing really special there. Okay, and gold miners, junior gold miners, similar situation. Gold, till this starts getting up here through 164, there's really nothing to do with this, all right? Biotechnology, chopping around. But it is a leading group. You can say, Patrick, how can you say that? Look at the chart. It's near 52-week highs. You can say that's a bad bar. Gapped up, reversed, and closed near the lows. But then look at this bar. Gapped down, fell, closed near the highs on a pickup in volume. This is why we do this. What's it saying? Biotechnology, kind of a risk-on type of investment. Technology, IGV, tech. Look at that volume today, folks. By the way, I stress, and this is what we teach at Mission Winners, don't just look at the bar and say it's a red bar, it's crummy. Note the open on that bar, note the low, note the high, note the close. This sucker closed basically right at the highs on a pickup in volume, bouncing off the 20-day. Technology, they're buying it. That's good. Mid-cap, picking up a little bit. IJH mid-cap. It's still under the 200-day, but it's starting to lift up towards the 200-day. Mid-cap, okay, think about that. Possible rally spreading out. Small cap, picking up, approaching the 200-day. What does that indicate? And by the way, please, I'm not the eternal bull. I'm not the eternal bear. No, don't do any of that stuff. Just watch what's happening. You'll do much better if you just look at what's happening, observe what's happening with an open mind, and act accordingly. It works. IWM starting to pick up, possibly indicating what? Maybe the rally's spreading out. I want to show you something here, right here. Look at this. This has been strong. True? Go back to IWM. Picking up. Starting to get closer to the 200-day. Maybe it'll lift through there. I'm not saying it will, but it's improving. MDY, similar situation. Mid-cap. But now watch this. I'm going to do this again. Here's IWM, small cap, below the falling 200-day. MDY, below the falling 200-day. QQQ, above the rising 200-day, which is why big NASDAQ growth stocks, why we focused on this and have focused on this for a while. We look where there's strength. So let's continue on. Here's IWM, getting better. MDY, getting better. Oil services, lagging, really nothing special here, okay, folks? Don't overthink it. Software has been strong above the 200-day. Why? We've been involved in software. It's riding up the 20-day, and it's been above the 200-day, and it's ridden up the 20-day. Folks, that's why we've been involved with it for a while. There's QLD, NASDAQ 100, above the 200-day, trending up the 20-day, which is why we've been involved with it for a while. For a while. Why? It's exhibiting strength. It's outperforming other areas. QQQ, same situation. Okay, QLD, leveraged. QQQ, the non-leveraged, NASDAQ 100. Steel starting to pick up a little bit. Still below the moving averages though. Okay, but notice the volume pickup today. Now note this. This is thin. I'm not recommending buying this, okay? But what does it show? Some improvement maybe. Hey, to build things, what do you need? You need steel. Semiconductors above the moving average. Look at the pickup today. That's a plus. Technology related. Spiders. Spiders push through the 200-day on a pickup in volume. That's a plus, right? SSO, a little bit below the 200-day here, okay? But lifting up on a pickup in volume. What's been the leader so far, team? Real quick, what is it? This is NASDAQ 100 type of stocks, all right? Continue onward. Solar, picking up a little bit. That's good. TNA, look at this. Pick some of this up. Look at the volume. Small cap, now it's below the 200-day, but it's starting to pick up. Look at these volume bars, these green bars. That's a plus. Oil, what do you think about oil? I mean, look at this. Then look at this. It's nothing. Move on. Aerospace, picking up a little bit, really below the falling 200-day. But again, what's it showing us? Just going through this in a matter of a minute to 2 minutes, you can go through these without, somebody talking like I am right now. And you could say, oh, looks like the rally's spreading out a little bit to other areas. That's good to see. Are we going to buy this? No, but we're seeing strength in more pockets. Home builders picking up. It's like the world's falling apart. Well, if the world's falling apart, I don't know if home builders would be doing like this. Not recommending it, just pointing out what's happening. Materials, picking up towards the 200-day. Communications, picking up. Energy, it's still lagging, nothing really special there. Financials picked up a little bit today. Nice to see. It's still below the falling 200-day. Industrials picking up a little bit, still below the falling 200-day, but if the world was ending because of COVID-19 and all that other stuff, and by the way, I'm not diminishing COVID-19, but I'm just stating, if you read the headlines, it's the end of the dang world. But if you look at the charts in a lot of different areas, it says things are better. Things are improving. Technology, look at this. This is why we've been heavy in tech for a long time. Sucker's above the 20-day. It's above the 200-day. The rising 200-day. There you go. Tech. Consumer staples, still not doing too much of anything. Utilities, nothing going on there. Healthcare, hanging in there, hanging in above the moving averages. Consumer discretionary, above the 200-day. Think about this. Everybody's saying, we're going to fall apart. And again, I don't know the future, but I do look at the now, and the now can tell me a lot about what could happen. If we're going to fall apart, consumer discretionary, this thing would be getting rocked down, and it's not. That's my point. Metals and mining kind of going around, nothing in there. Retail. Oh, you know what? The world's falling apart. Everybody's out of work, and retail's grinding on up. That's a plus. By the way, I am not the eternal bull. I am not the eternal bear. I just observe what is. That's it. Great quote from Dave Landry. I'll believe in what I see and not in what I believe. The charts are talking. We just listen. Software. Look at this. Been strong. Why we've been involved in software. And there's QLD. Why we've been involved. NASDAQ 100. Above the 200-day. Why we've been involved off and on quite a bit in QLD. So what does that tell us? It gives us a great overview of strength and our weakness. And what are we seeing right now? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm seeing more strength than weakness. Now, am I saying let's go out and go crazy buying? No, but you can't deny it. There's no point in arguing with it. All we can do is get in line with it and ride it. So there's an overview for you, just to give you a heads up on what's going on. Watch the stocks and always have an entry point, a clean and simple entry point, which does something else for you. Gives you a clean and simple exit point. Isn't that what you want?
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.